But we also touched upon Miner, where we are able to capture all your queries. So not only that, but out of the box, we'll be able to bring usage capability. So on this, you're seeing that there have been 65 queries that have been ran by 3 users in the last 30 days. This is how the number of queries have changed. The users is changing. When was this last queried? Who should be the person that I might reach out to in case I want to know something? Is it stale? How fresh is this? When was the last row that got updated from this? Again, out of the box, without any effort, all of this is available automatically or automagically on Atlan. And you can check out here as well. This is your companion sidebar where you can see the rich metadata about these assets. But we took one step ahead. We don't think about just usage, cost. Everybody cares about cost now, especially how the next year is going to be. All data teams want to improve their cost, warehouse cost, teams cost. So what you can see is who are the top users that have been using this, which have been the recent users that have been using it. What are some of the slow queries that you want to optimize, change your warehouses? What have been some of the expensive queries in form of credits that have actually been running that you can change the warehouse for or tune your workloads, and the total compute cost per asset. Well, to understand every query cost from a dollar perspective, we'll have to do a PhD, because I don't think a lot of people, it's very difficult to know how Snowflake charges per query, but you get to see our total credits for that one particular asset for the last 30 days that's been happening. So technical metadata, transformational metadata, usage metadata, cost metadata, everything available via the metadata marketplace. Now, this is about metadata, but what about lineage? So let's look at lineage. So you get to see upstream, downstream. So we're able to bring in end-to-end lineage right from your transactional database to your operational warehouse, to your BI business intelligence layer. We are able to bring this lineage information right here on Atlan. You see a list right now, but let's see a better view for this. So as soon as I switched, it starts showing a view where you have the fact orders table. This is coming from these views. There is a DBT model that must be transforming this. Taking in this table is also linked to a warehouse, to a BI layer, which is Tableau. I can expand that, go more granular, look at the exact dashboard that is running this. We also integrate with DBT metrics. So in case you've started using it, you can start seeing how these metrics, revenue, customer metrics are derived from it. You can go upstream as well in case these are coming from a transactional database. So right from your Postgres, let me zoom out a bit. Right from your transactional database, your different layers of your warehouses, your BI layer, be able to bring this end-to-end lineage on Atlan. Now, be able to see at a one asset level. We just looked at fact orders, and I'm sure we can't go through 15K assets together today. So let's look at a reporting center where if you're an admin, if you are a data leader, you want to look at a high level what your data estates looks like. We have a curated dashboard that's available where you can see across your data estate how many SQL assets exist, what's the workload across your DBT, how many processes the pipeline is running, what's the asset enrichment that looks like, who are the people that are helping it to enrich and documenting, what's been the updates, some of the very rich metadata that's available at 30,000 feet for data teams. So we saw from the power of metadata connectors of how they were able to bring all kinds of metadata and create an asset 360 profile. Now, in fact, some of the popularity metadata, some of the data teams have started even using it. For cost optimization, we had a customer that used a lot of popularity lineage data to actually save 200K annually on their warehouse spend. They're able to optimize spends based on unused assets. They were able to clean it up, reduce their compliance exposure, not just cost, but reduce the kind of assets that were actually exposed, that had possible exposure to PII, able to fine tune some upstream, clean up downstream with dashboards that were not getting used. So together able to drive use cases based on this metadata.